Okay, here we go. Hello, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Charlotte.
Hello, my name's Jay.
And yeah, what are we going to be doing?
We're going to have AMA on philosophy. Ask me anything on philosophy. Literally anything.
Well, yeah, we had a list of questions from the audio part, and I also added some of my own as well. So
Okay. Yeah.
I think that might be a nice springboard for this as well. I like this one where I stopped. The next question is, can you honestly know another person?
Yeah, you can know someone to a degree.
Yeah, can you ever honestly know another person? Sorry, just make the question
Yeah,
clear.
yeah. I mean, yeah. Of course, the question implies that you can't, but I beg to differ here. So I think that you can, although to a degree, because we do not know anything completely. That's why, yeah, just by talking to someone, by listening to them, and even by asking me some questions, you will learn something about me.
Right.
You will know me in a sense.
What do you want us to know about you?
Something which I do not hide from myself and from others.
Such as what?
Such as my views about life, etc. Anything about philosophy.
Yeah, well, tell us what you want us to know. Something concrete.
Well, the main story I wanted to tell you is I'm a good person and I'm very knowledgeable, etc. Yeah, so that's why I think you'd better ask me.
All right, yeah. So the next one, I know the answer to this one, but we will go through it just for everyone else's benefit. If someone's intentions were good, but the outcome of an action is terrible, at that moment, is the person good or bad? I already know.
Yeah. Thank you for letting me waffle on about this question, because it's all about my favorite act, utilitarianism. So it doesn't matter what you think and what your motives are. So as long as you do something good, I mean, the result of your action is good. So I judge according to act utilitarianism. It's all about the result of your action. Actions.
Yeah, the next question is kind of like the reverse of that. So it says, if someone does a kind deed but has a selfish motive, does that impact the goodness of the deed?
No. If you look at it from my point of view, like act utilitarianism, it doesn't matter. Even if you do something good by mistake, accidentally, it's still a good act.
Yeah, I think that kind of sums up.
Yeah, it's crystal
everything
clear.
Really, especially like some of the stuff we were going through during the audio portion of today. Okay, when babies are born, are they good?
No, because I don't think that someone or something is good simply by nature. So we should judge by the result of someone's actions. That's it.
Are babies bad?
No, again, if they harm others and harm themselves, then they are bad. If they don't harm, then they are not.
Well, what if they harm without intention? Does that kind of thought still apply to babies? That makes a baby.
Yeah. I think it applies in a sense. Although usually ethics are about doing something voluntarily or something like this. But still, yeah, I would say, although it's debatable, that even if someone lacking knowledge does something harmful, it's still a wrong thing to do.
Okay, yeah, but does it make them bad or just someone who does wrong things? That's my question for you.
Well, yeah, so they are bad in this particular case. So we should judge every single case separately. So we shouldn't say that.
So it's like at that moment.
Yeah. We shouldn't say that people cannot be changed.
Right.
I believe that they.
Yeah. That's true.
They will grow up and they will. Maybe they will be different. Maybe not. Maybe even worse.
And speaking of that kind of gives us a nice segue into the next question.
Yeah.
If identical twins grew up never knowing each other, how similar and how different would they be? I'm not sure what this has got to do with philosophy, but I thought it's
To the best of my knowledge,
anyway.
they are very similar, even if they grow separately. And I know some examples when people even looked very similar. I mean, they dressed in a similar way, etc.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's all about the genes.
Mm-hmm.
So, while they
like
have,
in terms of personality.
yeah, even their personalities are encoded in their genes. That's why I think, although they are different people and they have different characters, etc., but they will have much more in common than other people.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I agree. It has nothing to do with philosophy. It's just some questions.
Is there ever a justifiable reason to kill someone?
No. So, which doesn't mean that you shouldn't protect yourself, and sometimes you're forced to kill someone else, literally.
Is that then justifiable, though?
It's not justifiable. It's still awful, but at least you had no choice.
So you still think they should be punished?
No.
Repercussions, as we said earlier.
I'm not. I don't believe that every wrongdoing should be punished.
Okay,
but sometimes it's enough to stop. Stop a criminal.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. Okay, is there ever? Just ask you that one. Sorry. Are people born with a specific personality, or is the character the result of their circumstances? I quite like this question.
I think a little bit of both. Yeah. So I think that we are born with some traits of character. We are born like this, but our life contributes to the full picture, and we become slightly different in the course of time.
I mean, yeah. Thinking back to when I was a child, I think just by nature, everyone in my family, well, I was quite shy, so was my dad, but obviously grew up and became quite an extroverted person, so...
Like father, like Lottie?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's nice. Okay. Is lying ever a good thing?
Yeah, of course. Everything can be a good thing if we achieve good results.
Yeah, I fully agree with that. It kind of ties into something we were talking about a long
White
time
lies.
ago, about the sincerity thing that some Russians are obsessed with.
Yeah.
Like, it gets a bit more complicated.
I think that they believe that always telling the truth bluntly is a good thing, which is not necessarily the case.
No, not everyone needs to know all of your thoughts all of the time. I'm having trouble envisioning this scenario, but I'll ask you it anyway.
Yeah.
If you steal money but use it to save someone's life, does that justify the theft? I can't imagine.
No, it doesn't.
What that would be.
I understand the meaning of the question. So it means, like, on balance, whether we come to a conclusion that something can justify something else. No, nothing can justify anything. But at the same time, we should treat every single act separately. Like, for example, if you steal something, it's a bad thing. If you do something good, it's a good thing, but on balance, it will be still a bad thing because at least you did something bad.
Yeah. Well,
so you cannot compensate for your bad action by doing something good.
Right. Well, yeah, I was just trying to think. I can't imagine what the actual scenario of this would be. But anyway.
It could be anything, but still, I believe that we should do our best not to harm anyone and to do something good.
Okay then, should being ignorant be a valid excuse? Should someone being ignorant be a valid excuse for their rudeness? I don't get why it would be anyway. Being ignorant isn't something that leads to rudeness a lot of the time. Ignorant is more about like knowledge, I suppose. And like social behaviour. It doesn't, it might make you seem like a very hapless person, but I don't see the association with rudeness, to be honest.
Well, it can be used as an excuse by someone, but I don't believe in excuses. I, for one, don't believe in excuses. I mean, in general. So I think that excuses were invented by someone who's too lazy to change for the better. That's
Nice,
why.
I like that quote.
Yeah, and I'm a bit of a perfectionist. That's why I don't believe in. Although I can explain some difficulties faced by people when they try to do something good but fail, because of their stupidity or because of their lack of education or because of something else. But I try not to excuse myself for my mistakes or something.
I don't really have anything else to add to that, to be honest. Okay, final question I'll ask you, and it's also the last question on here anyway.
Yeah.
Can we choose our emotions, or do they happen to us?
I think we can, just by avoiding some negative information, by stopping ourselves from doom scrolling. I for one stopped using my mobile on metro. I stopped.
Cool.
Yeah, because I don't think that doom scrolling is a good thing. And and you should choose something positive. You should read something good. You should watch something knowledgeable. Yeah.
Well, habits maybe become thoughts, become feelings, or maybe the other way around, but you get the idea. That's a nice answer, actually. They kind of all form each other. All right, thank you very much.
Thank you for asking. Thanks for asking.
Thank you for finding these. I tried to think of my own ones, and actually there's plenty more where that came from. I just found out, so we just did one section.
Okay.
Okay, wonderful.
All right, have a nice weekend. Cheers.
Until next time.
Until next
bye
time.
bye.
Bye.